Have you ever felt like you were waiting for something really big to happen? That feeling of anticipation, excitement, and maybe a little bit of anxiety? Well, today we're diving into a story about exactly that. It's about a wedding, 10 young women, and a lesson about preparation that's more relevant today than ever. Picture this: a huge wedding is about to take place, the event of the year. 10 young women are invited to be part of the bridal party, and their job is to light the way for the groom when he arrives. It's a huge honor. 5 of these women were known for being incredibly wise and thoughtful. As they prepared for the big night, they didn't just fill their lamps with oil, they also brought extra jars, just in case. They thought, the groom could be delayed, and we want to be ready no matter what. They were planning for the long haul. Then there were the other 5. They were just as excited about the wedding, but they were a bit more casual about their preparations. They filled their lamps, looked at them, and thought, yep, this should be enough. They didn't bother bringing any extra oil. They figured the groom would be on time and everything would go smoothly. Why worry about what might happen? What they had right now seemed perfectly fine. So, with their lamps in hand, all 10 of them went out to wait for the groom's arrival. As evening fell, there was still no sign of the groom. The sun went down, the stars came out, and the hours ticked by. 1 hour, then 2, then 3. The initial excitement began to fade into a long, quiet wait. It got later and later, and one by one, all 10 of the young women drifted off to sleep. The night was dark and silent, and their lamps burned steadily beside them while they rested. Then, at the stroke of midnight, when the world was at its quietest, a sudden shout shattered the silence. He's here. The groom is finally here. Get up and go meet him. Instantly, everyone scrambled to their feet, rubbing the sleep from their eyes. It was a flurry of activity as they all rushed to trim their lamps and make them shine brightly for the procession. But in that moment, a wave of panic hit 5 of them. The 5 women who hadn't brought extra oil looked down at their lamps in horror. The flames were sputtering, flickering weakly, and about to go out completely. Their oil was nearly gone. Desperate, they turned to the other 5 and pleaded, "Our lamps are dying. Please, give us some of your oil. We need it now." It was a moment of pure desperation. But the 5 wise women looked back at them with regret in their eyes. "We're so sorry, but we can't," they said gently. "If we share our oil, there won't be enough for any of us. Our lamps will go out too before the celebration is over. Your best bet is to run to the market and buy some for yourselves, quickly." It wasn't that they were being mean, it was just a hard truth. They couldn't give away what they had prepared for themselves. So, while the 5 unprepared women frantically rushed off into the dark night, searching for a shop that might be open, the groom arrived. He saw the 5 wise women waiting for him, their lamps shining like brilliant stars in the darkness. They were ready. He smiled, and together they all went into the wedding hall for the magnificent feast. The music started, the celebration began, and the door was shut tight behind them. A little while later, the other 5 women finally returned, clutching their newly purchased oil. They rushed to the door and started knocking, calling out, "Sir! Sir! Let us in. We're here." But from inside, the groom's voice answered them, and his words were chilling. "I'm sorry," he said, "but I don't know you." The door remained closed. They had missed their moment. So, what's the real takeaway from this story? The wedding feast is a metaphor for the most important opportunities and moments in our lives. The oil in the lamps represents our personal preparation, our character, our skills, our faith, our readiness for the future. And the story teaches us a powerful lesson: being prepared isn't something you can borrow from someone else at the last minute. It's the result of your own consistent effort over time. You have to do the work yourself, build your own foundation, and be ready for the long haul, because sometimes, the wait is much longer than we expect. And some doors, once they're closed, don't open again. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that make you think. See you next time.